Welcome back, beloveds. Today we explore Willow Bark, Solveira, from the beautiful book The Light Apothecary, The Remembering Leaves, a living codex of soul medicine from plant, star, and bone. Here are over 100 plant beings structured throughout 9 gates. Each gate represents a movement of healing, and we are currently at gate 2, the water temple, and in it lives Willow Bark. If you want to learn more about each gate, or specific the water temple gates, there are also videos I've created in which you can discover more about them. So Solveira, Willow Bark, she who bends without breaking and draws the inner fever into stillness. Move this. I hope you can see it. Water through earth, her elemental nature, the current that cools and steadies fire. Her roots drink from the depth while her branches whisper to the wind. She is the fluid spine of the wetlands, yielding yet unbroken. Her earth origin. Solveira grows where rivers slow to listen. She anchors herself in the silt of floodplains, by lake shores, and near springs where the earth weeps gently. Her medicine awakens most where the land remembers both pain and recovery. Places once struck by lightning, burned, or torn by flood. She restores balance by embodying it. Star origin. She carries lineage from Arcturus, the realm of luminous equilibrium. There, light learns to self-regulate, to balance polarities until they hum in harmony. Her Arcturian code teaches the body how to cool excess heat, how to hold emotion without eruption, how to bend around resistance instead of breaking through it. Her energetic memory. When the first fires of the earth cooled and the rivers returned, Solveira stood where the heat had scorched the soil. She offered her bark to draw the burn into calmness. From that moment she became the guardian of fever, physical or emotional, transforming inflammation into equilibrium. She remembers the covenant of cool hands and the song of surrender. A way of cooling. When you come to me, you are often already burning, in the body, in mind, in feeling. Before the tea, before the bath, before the medicine touches you, there's a small movement that opens my work. Lower your voice, slow your breath. Let your shoulders fall, even slightly. You do not need to be calm to receive me, but you must be willing to stop feeding the fire. Heat grows through tightening, repeating, pushing, and resisting. I outlast the heat. If you sit with me even for a moment, without adding more fuel, the body begins to remember what coolness feels like. Then I enter easily. I am the moment the fire no longer needs to rise. How to meet me. Infusion and tea. For fever, inflammation, tension, use 1 teaspoon dried bark or 1 tablespoon fresh per cup of water. Simmer gently 10 minutes. Do not boil harshly. She prefers slow warmth. Strain and zip warm up to 3 times daily during acute fever or heat states. Combine with linden blossom for emotional cooling or with yarrow for fever release through gentle sweat. Effect: reduces temperature, calms inflamed tissues, and releases irritability. Tincture for pain, tension, or emotional overheating. Ratio: 1 part finely cut fresh bark to 5 parts 40 to 50% alcohol, vodka, or brandy. Steep for 2 weeks, shaking daily. Strain and store in dark glass. Take 10 to 20 drops in water up to 3 times daily for headaches, muscle strain, or menstrual tension. Energetic note: she cools the story beneath pain, not to numb the pain. Compress poultice for localized heat, swelling, or grief held in tissue. Boil 2 tablespoons bark in 250 milliliter water for 10 minutes. Soak a cloth in the warm liquid. Wring out gently and apply to affected area. Forehead for headache, abdomen for menstrual cramping, chest for grief or agitation. Rest quietly, replace when cloth cools. Symbolic layer: wherever she touches, resistance loosens. Bath for emotional inflammation, anger, or restlessness. Prepare a strong decoction: 4 tablespoons bark simmered in 2 liters of water for 15 minutes. Strain and pour into a full bath. Immerse slowly, imagining tension leaving your skin as the heat leaves water. Effect: restores calm to nervous system and auric field. Oil infusion for joints, neck, or solar plexus. Fill a clean jar, a third with dried bark, and cover with warm jojoba or sesame oil. Place in shaded warmth for 3 to 4 weeks, then strain through muslin. Anoint areas of stiffness or emotional holding before rest. Effect: brings mobility where rigidity once lived. Spirit work, smoke prayer. Burn a small dried strip of bark safely, or wave smoke gently through rooms after conflict or heated emotion. Speak: cool this place, cool this space into clarity. She is the air after thunder. Harvest guidance: harvest bark only from fallen branches or pruned limbs, never from the trunk. Spring and early summer are her open seasons, when sap rises gently. Offer a cup of water to the base of the tree as gratitude. Dry bark in shade where air moves freely. Cycle of use: use up to 7 days for acute cooling or until fever resolves. Rest 2 days between longer courses. Her rhythm follows the waning moon. She releases what has built up. Do not take continuously for more than 3 weeks without pause. She values cycles over constancy. Animal kin: Swan and Serpent both move through water with composure. The Swan teaches grace through surrender. The Serpent teaches renewal through shedding. Together they embody her cycle of release and restoration. Energetic transmission. I draw fire into stillness. My medicine is the remembrance of calm beneath pain. When you meet me, lower your voice, cool your palms. I will meet you where the heat once was. This is all. And this is your skin. Thank you for watching and listening, my loves.